YOLO 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 guys, it's your boy Fabricum found eating popcorn, Fabricum 798. Now sorry that it sounds so energetic guys, I've really got a really bad sore throat here and quite a bit of a headache. So not my usual energetic self, I'm feeling quite run down at the moment, but I wanted to push through it and get some videos out for you guys. Last time, our last reaction, we listened to No Bullets Fly, the animated short story by Sabaton. Now that was an amazing video, and by the looks of it, you guys thought so as well, because at the current moment it's got 1,100 odd views, which is like my highest view ever, and 66 likes. That's again my highest like target again ever. Now I'm actually doing my gaming weekend, which I do Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Please check those out, because I do other stuff other than just reactions. So if you want to hear stuff that might see some gaming, go over that to the channel, because I also announce some stuff on that channel as well, which you might miss my reactions. I said in that, which I'm going to say again for this, on the 21st, no, we didn't hit our previous our previous target for the £5 giveaway. So what we're going to do, guys, I've changed it a lot. If we can get 10 subscribers, so turn that 50 to 60, which we've almost done. We're 2 subscribers away to turning that 50 to 60. We're 58 at the moment, so 2 more subscribers at the current moment. And if any of my videos from Saturday onwards, I believe it was Saturday or Friday onwards, sorry, can get 100 likes, just one of those videos gets 100 likes, then there will be a £5 giveaway, guys, and that would be a Steam card for you guys. So remember, 60 subscribers and 100 likes, there will be a £5 giveaway as a little give back to you guys, as a little thank you as well. Now I do ask when the giveaway, if it does happen, the code, and I do the code if we do reach the target, obviously. I do ask that if you don't have the appropriate device to use that code, just leave it for someone else. Just leave it for someone else who can. That's all I ask. You know, I don't want someone to just take the code and, you know, just to be an idiot. You know, that's not what this channel is for. I want it to be a positive community. So please leave that code for someone else if you can't use it. You know, just be a nice human being about it. That's all I ask. But yeah, so let's get now into this one. Now I got told a tiny bit of info on this one from a guy in the comment section who actually recommended me to listen to this. Sorry. Oh shit. And he said this is about, as far as I understand it, it's about a couple female Russian bombers in World War II. Now that itself sounded amazing, and I really wanted to check it out because I've loved every single one of Sabaton's videos, every single one without fail. But the last PTSD and No Bullets Fly probably being my favourite ones as of yet, because they're really, every single one of their songs have been real eye openers and real message bringers and real smack in the face too. But we'll smack in the face. So I wanted to check this one out, and well, here we are. Now I'm not too sure what I'm expecting. I did not know anything about the female Russian bombers. So I did not know there was female Russian bombers. So I'm about to learn something new that I did not know about. So I probably won't be talking much in this one again because of my throat. It is really bad at the moment. I've gone through like a whole pack of throat sweets in like 4 hours, kind of, guys. My throat is really bad. But so I probably won't be talking much here. But when I do, I will. Don't worry, I will do. I'll still give my message across and what I think is happening. But I won't pause as often. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that this will be unusual for you guys. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. In 3, 2, 1. Do you know what just happened? You didn't press that like button, did you guys? Come on, I give you a like target as well. Come on, guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn that red button grey for me, guys, and hit that bell icon as well. Alright, let's give you a few seconds. No, let's try. It's doing it. Okay, let's get
The Germans are resting behind the lines of the Eastern Front. Their tents.
Right, hang on. But every time I learn something new, I always have the subtitles on. I'm sorry, guys, that's the way I roll, because I don't want to miss any crucial information, because I've got a learning difficulty, so I don't want to miss anything.
The Germans are resting behind the lines of the Eastern Front, their tents in neat rows. All is in order in the quiet and still of the night. It's cold, and the winter snow crunches under the jackboot of a guard. Looking up into the sky, the snow starts to drift down. It's peaceful here. Was that a noise from the sky? No, it's just the wind. Suddenly, piercing the still of the night, there's an otherworldly scream and a whoosh as a dark form speeds by. And was that a woman's laughter in the distance? There are no engine sounds, and the suddenly fearful German soldier loses his footing and whispers under his breath, "Die Nachthexen." The world is all at once a bloom of fire and ash, and two more dark forms pass without a sound. Hearing the whooping and celebration of these supernatural creatures, the guard shakes himself from his fear and calls out, "Die Nachthexen! Die Nachthexen! The Night Witches!" In the sky above, 3 planes of the soon-to-be famous 588th Night Bomber Regiment, their engines now running, turn east for home. Time to rearm and refuel for another mission. Coming into land, they're greeted by their Commissar, Yevdokia Rashkevich. The young girls that form the pilots and navigators are between the ages of 17 and 26. They are desperate to take the fight to the Germans and have traveled from all over Russia to join the all-women regiments. The 588th is where the least skilled of all the women are placed, but that didn't stop them from carving their name in history. In the early days, they were largely ridiculed by the Soviet men. Given men's uniforms...
Well, you got to think, guys, back in the day, it's all throughout history, guys, all throughout history. Only until recently, really, you got to think about. Only until the recent, 50s, 75 odd 100 years, women have been are being allowed to work as men, are allowed to do, well, as it costs, man's work. Now, which I think is, in my personal opinion, well, sorry to swear, but bullshit. A woman, if they can work, they can work. There's no different from a female to a male. If they can work, they can work. If they can do anything a man can do. I just think that was personally prejudiced. But throughout history, females were never allowed to join the army because they were classed as, well, technically speaking, throughout history, as inferior. And they were not allowed to. Women were there to make babies, let's just say. They're there to have babies and to look after the children at home. The men went away to fight the wars and bring back the bread for the table. And that was the thing until the late 1800s, or was it the early 1900s, the women's rights thing went on. I don't know about the women's rights thing. That's a period of history I want to study more into, because I find it interesting about how women got their rights back. But even after they got their rights back, they were still not allowed to join the army. Even some countries to this day, guys, women are not allowed to join the army. And even countries that you are allowed to join the army is only specified. I can't say the word. Specific roles. I mean, some countries, like America, I believe, you're allowed to join the army if you're female and do whatever you want, I believe. No matter if you're female or male, which I think is lovely. Same with the UK, I believe. But other countries, I can't think of any at the top of my head, but other countries still, I know there are some, but other countries too are still, well, you're a female. I mean, there's still countries out there, guys, that have banned women from driving, and I think that's a country near Japan, if I'm not much mistaken. I can't remember. I know it's an Asian country. I believe it's an Asian country, but women are not allowed to even drive. And it's just, in my personal opinion, what is the difference? A woman, in my opinion, is just as strong, if not stronger, in many regards, than a male. I mean, you try giving birth, guys. Go on, you guys try giving birth. I mean, I would never imagine that pain, ever. They are just as tough, just as resilient, just as strong-willed as any male out there. And that's my personal opinion, guys. And I'm probably going to turn a few hairs away, go, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, guys. If you watch my reaction, I'm honest. I'm honest about what I say, guys. I'm not going to beat it around for you guys. I'm going to say what I feel. But for me, I think it's shocking to this day that there's still prejudice going against women, and they can just do anything that a male can do if they wanted to. They can, I believe. But yeah, and and showing that right here, that these female Russian bombers were ridiculed. They were laughed at by the males. They were, you're only a female, you can't do hard work. And it goes to show that they could do it, and they could do it better. They carved, as it said, they were carving themselves a name in history. Now, I did not hear about this because I don't know much about the Russian front. I know more about the Eastern Front, where Europe is and whatnot. I don't know much about the Russian front. I want to know more about the Russian front. I know Russia lost the most casualties in World War II, Germany being the close second, but Russia lost a lot of people. So, hang on a second. Sorry about that. So I do need to know more about the Russian front, and I'll probably see if there's like a documentary or something where we can watch that together, guys. But this just goes to show right here where women started carving our name out for themselves in Russia or throughout the world, that hey, we are women. Hey, yes, we may not be males, but hey, we can do what you're doing, and we can do it better than you. And I love that. Well done to the females there, guys. Well done to them. Let's get straight back into this.
That were too big, and shoes all of the same size. The women did the best they could with the clothes, making them fit with belts or filling the large men's shoes with stuffing. The equipment they were given was woefully out of date. The Polikarpov PO2 was a two-man trainer, underpowered and made of cloth and wood. These old string bags were nicknamed crop dusters, or even worse, sewing machines, due to the noise their tiny engines made. But the women of the 588 ignored the taunts, and despite the odds, turned the plane's shortcomings to their advantage.
See, they were even given bad equipment, guys. They didn't want them around. You could tell that. They did not want these females around, and yet they still turned all that to their advantage and managed to cause fear in the German ranks. Go on them. Well done them. I can't deny that. Well done them. I think it's amazing how far women have managed to change history in this short period of time that they have. I think it's absolutely amazing. We're giving the will to vote, managed to push them out. Well done to them all. Well done.
The planes at maximum speeds were far below the stall speeds of any of the German fighters, giving them a tight turning circle. They were almost impossible to hit. They were susceptible to small arms fire and anti-aircraft guns, so their strategy was to attack in threes, with a navigator in each plane. At her signal, the pilot would cut the engines and swoop in slowly, silently, dropping their bombs, dealing death from above. Unexpected, undetected, stealth perfected. If necessary, the other two would draw fire from the fighters or from the ground. They slept during the day and rose at dusk to take their vengeance on the invaders. This unnatural bravery and their stealth tactics earned them their title, the Night Witches. The German ace, Johannes Steinhoff, said, "We simply couldn't grasp that the Soviet airmen that caused us the greatest trouble were in fact women. These women feared nothing."
Go on them. Before we get straight into the music now, well done to those females proving a point, and I said this for the last couple of minutes, but well done to them for proving a point to everyone else throughout the world that we are capable. It's probably thanks to women like this that women today, in today's society, are allowed to join the army, because it showed the army that even if you're female, black, white, whatever race, gender, whatever you are just as capable as a normal white man. You're just as capable, if not more capable, because everyone is different. Every single human being is different, from their own strengths to their own weaknesses, and it goes to show that. I mean, there are going to be people that are probably better than them, maybe, but what I'm trying to say is, it goes to show that everyone is just as good and as bad as each other, and that I'm glad that finally that the prejudice is gone between male is better than female. I'm glad that's finally gone. And that we are all as equal as each other. There's no more slavery now. Well, mostly there's still slavery around in a couple of countries, I believe, but mostly there's no slavery around the world. That black people can join the army, and that we're not prejudicing against them. That the females can do anything a male can. I love that, guys. I mean, look, another example. The people that are coloured were never allowed to be the leading role in movies like only 40 years ago, guys. Now look at it. Now look at today. The coloured guy is allowed to be the leading role and the star in the movies. I mean, that's starting and quite quickly happened over the last 40 years, and I'm loving that we're all becoming, in a way, united as one species. Yeah, so what? Everyone looks different. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all humans and individuals, and that's what I'm loving about this. It really goes to open your mind a little bit more. So well done to Sabaton here again for opening not just mine, but hundreds of thousands of people's heads up and making them think, because it's thanks to them that we know more about World War II. Not just Sabaton, obviously, but other people as well. So well done to Sabaton here again. Well done for opening that up again. With a handgun. If in doubt, throw your gun at them. Oh wow, wow. Sorry, that bit by itself was just hilarious. But great storytelling here. Really goes to show how talented these women were at their jobs here. Not bringing fear to the German ranks, and effectively as well, silently going in, doing their job. And yeah, sure, as you can tell, they didn't go away unscathed here. There were casualties with them, which is sad. But you can still tell it's thanks to them that that some of the German ranks were, or quite a lot of them maybe, were disarrayed, not dismayed, derailed, or morale was a lot lower. So it's thanks to them that that their front was as easy as it was. Maybe I'm not too sure. I don't know much about the Russian/German front. Is it the Eastern Front there is or the Western Front? I don't know my North and West, guys. I'm really bad with that. I'm sorry. No, North, South, East and West. So is there the Western Front? I'm not too sure, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really bad with names and stuff like that. But well done to them, guys. Well done. Props off to them. Well done. Well done.
"32 women, both pilots and navigators, never came home. The 588th became highly decorated and respected, flying more than 23,000 sorties, dropping
over 23,300 tons of bombs. 3,000.
Over 3,000 tons of bombs. 23 Night Witches were awarded the Hero of the Soviet Union, although they were disbanded just 6 months after the war and not allowed to fly in the Victory Parade, given their planes were so slow. From 1956, after she retired from active service, their commissar Yevdokia Rashkevich took it upon herself to find the site of every single one of her girls that was downed, to mark the place and to pay her respects to each one of the incredibly brave Night Witches.
Wow, right, just make sure there's no more. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Wow, guys, that was another great one to react to, guys. I won't lie, that was a great one. 23,000 flights? Jeez! That's the reason why I did the whole salute there. 20, and also because of, the loss of lives there. 23,000, 3,000 tons of bombs. Let's just let that sink in for a moment. That is every single night, getting up, going out, knowing that you most likely are going to die, throwing your bomb out the window, or as literally throwing the bomb out the window in some cases, landing back and carrying on. Night in, night out, every single night. Fly me. And they weren't allowed to fly in their victory parade? In their own victory parade? I am sorry, but what are you doing, Russia? Because their planes are too slow. I think that, personally, is a load of horse rubbish, personally. That's what I personally think. They were allowed to do all that flying and do that, but they're not allowed to... Nah, I'm sorry. I personally think that's a load of horse wobble, personally. But well done to those women. Well done. And it's sad when, they do lose their lives and everything. And war is never happy, guys. Never a happy thing, obviously. But which one can I say I liked out of the two of them? It's very hard to discuss. I think this song was more catchy with No Bullets Fly. I think the song itself, the actual song, was more catchy. The story, however, I preferred this one. And that's probably because I knew the other one. Well, I didn't know it at first, but when it started singing about it, I was like, oh yeah, it was that story. This one I knew nothing about, so it was really great for me to learn something I knew nothing about. And that was fun to watch and react to, not knowing something going into it, and not knowing it throughout. That was absolutely pure bliss. I loved that, guys. I really did. So I prefer the story of this one. I mean, both stories are equally as sad as each other. And if I had to choose a story, I couldn't. If I had to choose a true story out of the two, I couldn't choose it. I couldn't. They're both as sad and as each other. And it goes to show that no matter what race, no matter what colour, what gender, no matter what we can do, we can all do what each other can do. You know, doesn't matter what colour, gender, or whatever. And it goes to show in that video, 23,000 flights, people, 23,000. 23,000, 3,000 tons of bombs every single night. That is going out, throwing bombs, killing Germans, destroying and disrupting their front lines or their back lines. They turn their disadvantages into advantages. That is above and beyond the Call of Duty there, guys. Above and beyond the Call of Duty. And all I can do is that, guys. That's all I can do. And then she goes, and then they go out to find every single one of the down pilot. That's sad as well. Let me know your thoughts down below. I've probably offended a few of you with my thoughts there. I'm probably not too sure. If I have, I apologise. But go women power. And if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you smack that like button and say popcorn love. That way in the comment section. That way I know you made it to the end, guys. Don't forget, guys, about that £5 gift card giveaway for Steam. But 60 subscribers in total. I mean, so I've got 2 left for that, and 100 likes on any of my videos. So make sure to smack that like button, guys. Make sure to, guys. Because without that like button being smacked, no giveaway, guys. You know, so and I want to give back to you guys. So make sure you do that, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to check out my gaming videos. I do gaming videos from Friday to Sunday, and reactions from Monday to Thursday. So make sure to also check out my gaming videos. I do all sorts of games. I'm trying at the moment. I'm kind of experimenting what games to bring onto the channel. I mean, this weekend I just did a Mordhau and a Troy Total War. So make sure to check that out. I've got a Troy Part 2, which I'm going to be releasing today. I was meant to do it yesterday, but honestly my throat is just so bad I just forgot to do it. It just ran out of my stuff. So I'll be releasing that today at some point, so, as it was meant to be yesterday's video. But yeah, so make sure to check out that as well, guys. And if you've got any suggestions you want me to react to, let me know down below. I am going to be doing some Ailstorm soon. It's been a couple of weeks since I listened to them, and a Strangler song. And I'm going to be doing Ginger tomorrow, a couple of Ginger reactions to them tomorrow. So I've got a few things to react to. So yeah, but if you've got any suggestions you want me to see, react to, like movie trailers, game trailers, history, documentaries, science, anything and everything, guys, leave them down below and I'll get to them in due time if I haven't seen it. Okay, if I have seen it, if you really want me to watch it, I will watch it, but it'd be more like a review kind of thing instead of a reaction. It'd be more like my personal thoughts and feelings on it if I have seen it. So if you want to see that as well, then let me know. And without further ado, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for checking it out, and until next time, guys, stay popping and stay fresh. Ciao for now.